Hey guys, welcome back to Kirby's Dream Land 3. In this part, we're gonna help out, let's see, what's her name again? Mrs. Gamugale to find her long lost son, Kogamugal.
Meanwhile, somewhere in the Mediterranean.
Meanwhile, in the first level from Sonic Heroes.
Meanwhile, in the first level of Sonic Unleashed.
Meanwhile, in Mykonos.
Meanwhile, in that one sea temple area from Sonic Rush.
Meanwhile, praise Helix.
Meanwhile, in level 2 of Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards.
By the way, you guys notice the little shine effects on the top surface of the water?
Oh yeah,
it's really nice.
That's pretty nice.
Considering this game was released pretty late into its Super Nintendo's lifespan, like, they pretty much pulled all stops to make it as beautiful as possible.
Oh, and you stopped me right before I was about to make the finale to that joke trend.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, meanwhile, next to the mean whale.
Speaking of mean whales, stay tuned.
Oh my god, he's going to shank someone with that broken light bulb.
Oh,
I got a broken light bulb, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Oh. Spooky.
But yeah, they did sort of nerf the electric ability for kind in this game. You can't shoot out like light bulbs out of Oh yes, there's a few fake doors. That's stupid. And yeah, the whole purpose of the light bulb for kind here is that he can shine secret doors.
And you can stab doors.
But yeah, they did nerf it in this game. Like instead of it being like a projectile you can like launch out whenever you want, now it's just a straight up shanked bottle. Exactly. Yeah. Which in itself isn't too bad, assuming you don't mind moving all around.
Yep, here we go.
But yeah, in order to achieve our mission here, we're gonna need some extensive use out of the light ability, and Kine on standby. Again, Kine's the MVP of World 2, if it wasn't immediately obvious.
I mean, for one, he's a fish, and two, this is a water level.
Yep, put the two together.
Yep.
That being said, though, I think after this is when Kine starts taking a much-needed break.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We can talk about this a little bit. Unfortunately, Pipe's not here for this part. He'll join us in the next part, most likely. I just
Guys, my headphones are not staying in.
Alright, hold them in. Hold them in very carefully.
Hold them in harder.
Push.
So yeah, with the light ability, you were supposed to actually find that secret door there, and that takes us to not just this cute little room with a whole bunch of extra stars in case you need them,
and Gordos.
But of course, we get to fight this guy,
Captain Stitch.
Captain Stitch of the Gordo clan. Unlike his brother, he can actually be defeated.
Oh.
Wanna know why? Because he gets rid of the spikes.
That's kind of stupid on his part.
Well, not only that, but he's susceptible to losing the spikes anyway.
Apparently, it's the spikes that make the Gordo.
He's an oldie past his prime. His spikes just keep on falling off.
But I was gonna say, yeah, one thing we can talk about regarding Kirby and Star Allies is they have officially, announced who They've officially announced who the new Star Ally they're adding to the team is.
And there's the baby.
Well, one of the new Star Allies.
Don't mind me.
You just killed him.
You killed him.
You killed the frog, you monster.
I killed him with love.
You impaled him with justice.
But yeah, no. But yeah, they did confirm who one of the new Dream Friends are going to be in Star Allies, and it's actually a somewhat old fan favorite from Kirby's Squeak Squad. It's DeRoach, the king of the Squeaks.
He's a cool guy, and I'm curious to see how they're gonna because I only know about him from his boss battle, which I mean that's all he did. He just kind of ran around and swiped at things with his claws. I thought.
Yeah, though that being said, he did return to Mass Attack as an ally, and I assume that's pretty much going to be the case here as well. They're reunited.
Aww.
But yeah, and yeah, as we all guessed, it was freaking it was Jigglypuff from above.
Yes, it was.
But I mean, he looks kind of cool in the art style that they're going for with Star Allies.
It's the first time we're seeing him in a 3D render.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it is the first time. You know, there's always been a first time for many things when Kirby went to 3D. I mean, look how Kracko looked in freaking Triple Deluxe and Planet Robobot. Okay, so for this mission, we're actually going to be helping out. Let's see, what's her name? Pitch Mama. She's Pitch's mom. She's Pitch's mama, and you wanna know what she'd love more than anything? To see her baby again.
To see her boy.
I was gonna say more than anything, she just wanted to smash.
That's terrible.
Pitch Mama for Smash.
Let me smash.
No, Logan.
Do you want blue? You don't want blue.
Okay, so just to save you guys some trouble, don't actually start this level with Pitch, because there's going to be a point where you do have to ditch him.
Okay, so
for this case, you do need Kind.
Okay.
MVP fish.
Now, thankfully, you do meet up with Pitch later on if you decide not to bring him.
Okay.
And that's how you're basically going to be able to bring him to his mama.
That's why we need him to fight currents.
Remember, as a fish, you could swim through strong currents.
Yep. And I'll admit this part coming up is a wee bit awkward with Kind, but to be fair, that's
just
sort of the
weird.
challenge.
Those bad thingies in the caves. Oh, jeez, this is just making me want. Oh, that you.
Yep, that Drago in his very debut.
What's it called? The Gabbo?
Yeah, Gabbo.
I am looking. This is just making me want to do 64 at some point.
No, it's Galbo.
Galbo, that's it, okay.
I think I'm gonna like him.
Well, if you want to take 64 off my hands, well, then you're free to do so. I mean, I'm already doing Dreamland 3, I don't want to take all the glory.
I never played 64, so I want to do it.
No, I'm kidding.
But it's gonna take me forever to frickin'. Can we get in there?
Nope. Kind can't fit through that gap, so we gotta make a path for him.
But it sucks because it's like, oh, we gotta like. Oh, I see.
It's kind of like one of those weird escort missions.
That's exactly what this is. It's an escort mission.
Oh man.
Will Kind stay put?
Oh yeah, he will. Don't worry. None of the animal buddies leave their post.
Okay.
Yeah, thankfully they do not despawn.
Otherwise, that'd be pretty dickish.
There he is. Excuse me. But I wasn't saying. I was like, but Kirby 64 is gonna suck. Not as bad as Donkey Kong 64, but there's a lot of stuff I gotta do to get those crystal shards.
Nah,
Really?
it's
I mean, some of them. There's a few small dick-headed ones, but the rest of them are actually not that bad.
All right, but I will have to, and probably will promise I'll go for them all because that'll get to the actual ending.
Yes.
I forgot we mentioned last
I would actually also recommend showing off the bad ending if you can.
Oh. I mean, you could
All this is
intentionally
one
miss
cutscene.
one shard.
Yeah.
I could intentionally miss one. And,
You could skip the very first shard of the game.
Piss off everyone in the comment section.
Oh,
Whee!
dive!
Oh, you know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that
Man,
Kind
the
learned
hell's-
his lesson from Dreamland 2, where he literally just let Kirby turn to stone while he was while he swallowed him.
Yeah.
Just like,
Does this pig puff make me look fat?
I forget if we mentioned it already, whether it's
There's
in commentary or in the the Dreamland 2 commentary. If we mentioned that every single copy ability renders kind of excruciating pain.
Yeah.
yep.
Hey guys, it just sounds kind of random. Imagine if there was an animated Kirby movie made under DreamWorks, and then during the DreamWorks logo, Kirby would change it at the last second to Dreamland.
No, he'd inhale the little boy off the moon.
Oh,
All
Jesus.
things considered, Celia, I'm not sure if I want to see a Kirby movie by DreamWorks.
Me neither.
Well, who would you want to?
Well,
Who
I
would
just
you
think
like to
it'd
see
be
it
a
by?
funny. I'm just
I know
saying
it would-
it'd be a funny joke.
Actually, you know
would
what?
be a
Never mind.
funny-
No.
I know it'd be a fun.
I'd rather see a Kirby movie made by DreamWorks rather than a Super Mario movie made by Illumination.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true.
Way to go with the topical humor. Yeah, I mean,
It's
we still
fair.
haven't seen anything in that movie yet, so who knows how bad it's really gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm expecting nothing but chagrin.
How many? So how many bucks would you bet that they're going to turn Toads into the minions of that movie?
Or they're just going to replace the Toads with minions.
Or
That too.
if not the
You know,
Toads,
cut
I
out
could
the
probably
middle,
see them
man.
doing that with the Goombas.
Despicable
the
Super
Koopas
Mario
are-
Bros.
I just don't want to have randomly singing things like some of the things in the Lorax, like the random fish being like the big like. Remember
Well,
in
to-
Lorax where
well,
it was
to
those
be
three
fair-
fish and those three
To
fish
be
were the
fair,
main
that was the
comic
thing in
relief?
the original cartoon, singing fish.
Not rap, hip hop singing.
They're just getting all the times, bro.
I don't know. It's gonna be a lot. Okay, careful.
And Kirby's just thinking to himself, you know, I could probably have us fly faster than this.
I know you could. Icky left, but he'll be back.
He'll be back. He's just taking care of his puppo, I
Oh
think.
yeah. Easy does it.
Either
So
that or
then-
his net's probably screwing with him. Who knows?
We'll hope for the
But
best.
we should.
Not sure.
Oh, welcome back, Kiki.
Welcome back, Icky.
What the
Oh
heck
my
happened there?
god. That
You were
enemy
gone for a
looks
second,
like,
but I think you're
Boone
okay.
from the anime.
Oh, spooky dookie.
Pitchy.
I love that when Pitch Mama sees her baby, it's like, it's actually not too dissimilar to how Pitch reacts whenever you pick an animal buddy that's not him. It's like, you feet.
Come on. Nice.
But they're happily reunited, and they're gonna help themselves to some hearty worms. So afterwards, this one's interesting. This is HB002. I don't know what that's supposed to insinuate, but basically his puzzle's actually fairly, well, interesting, for lack of a better word.
Is he named after a microchip?
I wouldn't be surprised.
That background is reminding me of Donkey Kong Country, like 3 for some reason.
Oh my god, I can see exactly what you're speaking about.
Oh yeah, Still Village.
Yeah.
DKC3 I still think is a good game, though. I honestly don't think we did. I don't think the commentary we did it much justice.
Ugh.
What?
That's just how I imagine Nago's like whenever he's ducking like that. He's just hissing.
Now we get
I
to
do
smack
wonder,
Kirby.
why is there no bomb ability in this game?
To be honest, I couldn't tell you. I mean, bomb was up until this point. Bomb was just a thing in Superstar. Like,
This is probably one of the most badass abilities in the game.
Oh yeah, this one's fun.
A fucking
It only goes
flip kick.
But it only goes up to the right. You can't aim it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's adorable at the same time.
And this is cute too. Just
Oh hey, they brought this back from Star.
surfing pop star, dream. I don't know. Dream.
You're
It's a
scrubbing the
washcloth, you
floor.
dingus.
New.
It's, oh hey, there's such a thing as sand surfing, right?
Hey,
Sorry,
do you
what?
like trial and error?
Then this is for you.
Sorry, when I see scrubbing the floor reminds me of Elfin Lee for some reason.
Elfin lead.
Oh yeah.
Oh
And
no.
then the one girl whose like body parts fall off, like flies off the floor. And
I've heard the horror stories of that anime.
it is quite something.
It's
Yeah.
terrifying.
Not for the faint of heart.
Mhm.
Yeah, knowing me, I'm a sick fuck, so I've seen it all the way.
I am not a sick fuck. In fact, I am very emotionally disturbed sometimes, so...
So you should
when it comes
watch
to
it.
Elfin
See,
lead,
see,
I
see?
just turn my face and say...
Yes, I admit it, I'm a sick fuck.
You're not. And Icky, if you're not one, then you
I've
definitely
seen
should watch.
Human Centipede, dude. I'm a sick fuck.
Not every. Okay,
Maybe
no.
you just like
okay.
the horror genre.
It's the people who made it who are the sick fucks. Not
It's the
that
people
person
who killed
watches
her
it.
dog that are the sick fuck.
Well, that's what I was told. Every time I told someone I've seen Human Centipede, they just say, you're a sick fuck.
Well, that's not nice of them. And Icky, if you're not a sick fuck, you should definitely watch Higurashi When They Cry. You will love that anime.
No, thank you. Also,
I've
why...
seen some of it, and it's
Also-
not pretty.
Answer me this. Why is there,
Oh,
Why are those iron balls that can hurt you?
I don't know.
Because Nintendo.
They're so
That's really
slow
great.
spinning. They can just hurt you.
Wait, so,
So,
what do you bring
remember that one little puzzle in Kirby 64 where you had to shape the blocks into a certain image?
Oh, you mean the game that doesn't exist at this point in time?
We need to make it look like him?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh.
And what are you talking about? What are you talking about? A game that doesn't exist anymore?
It doesn't exist at this point in time in 1997.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's what you meant. Okay,
Oh.
on that end, yeah, you're right. This is technically the game that sort of started the trend.
Can we break the ball? Oh, there you
Remember, I was only 2 years old at this point.
go. If you touch
Yeah.
the... Okay, so by breaking the block, you render them harmless. Okay.
Hmm.
Yep, which is handy.
I mean, as they should be from the get-go, because 1, they're not spiked, and 2, have you seen how slow they spin?
Ow. Yeah.
Also, I think this is
Feeling-
the introduction to propeller enemies.
I believe so.
Nah,
yeah.
we've seen that. Wait,
Well,
you mean... Oh, those ones,
In,
right,
in
right.
this game, yeah, technically propeller enemies were a thing in Dreamland 2, and they were obnoxious in that game because they could steal your partners. In this game, no, they're just they're just typical mooks.
They're just really weird in this game's case, because in this game, they don't grant shit if you try inhaling them, but they have multiple varieties in terms of faces. In
Yeah.
Kirby 64, they give you the ice ability.
My
They
dog's
never make up their
barking.
minds with
Hey,
those
we
enemies.
did it.
Thank you for making the statue in my image.
She will take over the world in less than 3 days.
I will call this HR whatever land.
What?
I don't know.
Void in Jamaica.
Spoiler warning, he's going to have some serious competition later on. But anyway, now that we've gotten all our heart stars, it's time to face Acro.
Let's fight a whale.
Oh, he's back. Oh, the guy from 64, he made
This was his debut.
Actually, it's a she, I think.
Is it?
I think.
Well, we'll look at that in a bit, but let's just add a little bit of fun with his boss.
How are you? What are you doing? That is what I mean. I know you added that in editing, but that's pretty much what he's doing.
It's exactly what he's doing, dude.
Listen to this, silly.
God
One more time,
James.
It's just it's perfect. Okay, he's almost.
Sure of a Hanna-Barbera
Oh
cartoon.
crap! Here we go.
Alright.
All we're missing is Squiddly Diddly running across the corner.
What about Wally Gator? What about the
Good thing Kirby can
Snorks?
swim.
What about Secret Squirrel?
What about
So,
Morocco Mole?
So same with normal. So same with normal Acro. This boss sucks if you don't have a power up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but admittedly, this version of Acro is much easier than the one in Kirby 64.
I would say this boss fight's easy. This boss fight would be easier if I had Kine on me, but I sort of had a bit of a policy of not to bring animal buddies outside of their stage, outside of the stage I use them in. So that kind of made me shoot my own foot down.
Oh,
Okay.
But
Oh,
there,
God.
there he goes.
oh wow.
Congratulations, you just destroyed a killer whale.
There's just
With
something
its
so
own
brutal about
babies.
just no explosion, no like just.
Fucking Mega Man
well.
X explosion.
Let's stop. That's going. Stop dark matter.
Actually, yeah. Let me check on Acro real quick. Acro. No, Acro's a he.
Oh, okay.
Acro's a dude.
Swim along with the Snorks.
God, freaking Snorks. That's like the one. That's like the one Hanna-Barbera cartoon everybody forgot. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, now that we're done with the Ripple Fields, Kine can finally retire in peace, and we're gonna head to the desert.
Oh boy!
Till next time, everybody.
Bye bye.